Alright, this is the monkeying around progression number 1 video. My name is Ben, this is TrainingForParkour.org. Let's get into it. So, when I use the term monkeying around, I'm generally referring to movements that don't really fall into any other categories. They're not really vaults, they're not really, jumps. The whole idea is that they're creative movements. They're a little bit different than what we've been practicing before. But they can definitely help you get a little bit more creative with your movement and have a little bit more freedom and flexibility with it. So the first one that we're going to practice, we'll call them spin-ups just because that's a decent name for them. They're a lot like a turn vault, but the whole idea is to end up on top of the railing or the ledge. So find a nice railing about hip height or so, and we'll go from there. So the spin-up will look like this. And you end up on top of the obstacle. So with this movement, it's a lot like a turn vault. So notice I'll have my hand turn over to where my fingers are pointing down. I have my other hand pointed the way it normally is. And just like a turn vault, I'm going to jump like I'm going over the obstacle, catch my left foot, and then use the momentum from my other leg to swing me around. Alright, now we're going to do a little bit of a different movement called the leg sweep, or at least that's what I call it. We're going to get up onto the ledge and take one foot off. So this is where all of our weight is on our single foot. We're going to use this outside leg to swing around just like a break dancer would. So we're going to swing it around, and as we do that, we're going to bring both hands and our feet over to the other side of that leg. So when we swing it around, it'll look like so. So that's what I call the leg sweep. Once you sweep the leg, you can either land on top of the ledge again, or you can back off it. So this is what it looks like again. And that's the leg sweep. Alright, the last monkeying around movement that I'm going to teach you is what I call a kickover. So it works really well if there's a gap in between two ledges or two rails. For this case, we're going to use this planter here. But the idea is, if you were to do a vault over the first ledge and put one foot on the outside ledge, you can kick back over and fan your feet, and it looks kind of cool. So from the side, it looks a little bit like this, and then I'll explain how it's done. Alright, so the first step is we're going to vault over it with our feet going towards the other ledge, the other side of the planter here, and we're going to keep our hands on this side of the ledge. So our weight's going to be evenly distributed between our hands and our feet, so we're just going to vault and land with our feet on the other side, like so. Alright, so now that we're in this position for the kickover, we're going to kick over and we're going to start out by going to the side a little bit, but try to go more and more vertical every time. So we're going to go to the side, and every time we practice, we're going to try to go a little bit more over the top. So let's try that this time. So we're over here. Now we're going to try to kick up over the top more. So notice how there's a little bit of a flare to it, and it looks kind of cool. So practice that, give that a couple tries. Alright, and the last part of monkeying around is creativity. So make up your own monkeying around moves, give them whatever kind of name you want, and post them up as a video reply to this video. That way the community can see them, everybody can share them, and we can check them out. So make up your own, get a quick video of it, and reply to this video. So that was monkeying around. My name's Ben, Training for Parkour, and if you enjoyed this tutorial, see you in the next one.